was so angry about this weekend when Bill Pulte is the person who's going to take over security for the country and all the agencies. And I kept thinking, legally, you're supposed to have experience in order to be able to take on the job that he is taking on. So why would we not sue? Why would there not be a lawsuit for we the people that says you are putting us in danger because this person does not have the competency or the capability to do this function that would put the country in danger. So therefore, since it is illegal, we are suing and therefore stopping this process. I don't know that we can do that, but I'm just saying we have to start doing some things different because we just can't let people do things that put all of us in danger and think that it's okay. Even if we don't get to keep the lawsuit, well, you're a lawyer, you can tell us this. Why can't we do something like that?
I think what we're learning and what we have learned is that it is not enough for us just to have norms and for us to have the expectations and the belief that that's just the way it's always been done. We need to have a lot more very specific guardrails that have very specific trigger, requirements or laws or something to that effect. I'd have to look and see, what the requirements were. I do know that some of the judges have started bringing causes of action. The issue that anyone would have with something like this would be what's called standing, which is making sure that you have the right to sue, that you've been personally harmed. And I think that any person who lives in the United States would be able to make this argument that because of someone's ineptitude and their lack of qualifications that I am being harmed. But we know the Supreme Court to be not an honest broker of the law, I would say. And so I would want to have a really airtight, ironclad standing argument to really go into that. And he might just be appointing people in an interim basis, which he has been doing